Fox News Alert and more now on that special congressional election in Georgia, the most expensive ever in U.S. history. Joining us, David Avella from the Republican side, Brandon Hall from the Democratic side. Brandon, you said that, this ought to be a deeply red district, but it's one that President Trump won by just 1.5 points. Your guy ought to have a pretty good shot there.
There's no question, and he does have a very good shot. I would much rather be Jon Ossoff headed into Election Day today. He is either slightly ahead or tied in almost every poll that's coming out. He's run a smart and effective campaign. He's focused on local issues like creating high-tech jobs and cutting government spending. So he's done a fantastic job. I like his chances, and I think we'll be pleased tonight.
Let me play for you what Senator Ted Cruz had to say about this race, because it is attracting nationwide attention. And David, I'll get your reaction on the other side. Here's the senator from Texas.
Eventually, Democrats may win one of these. I mean, elections, particularly special elections, are unpredictable. But it is important to show up and turn out. They're trying to use this as a dagger to stop the conservative agenda, to stop Obamacare repeal, to stop tax reform, to stop the reasons why the American people gave us a Republican president and Republican majorities in both houses. And so if you care about that agenda, if you care about strong conservatives on the Supreme Court, it matters to win these elections.
Is that kind of message, David, is that resonating in Georgia's 6th district?
Political parties, Democrats and Republicans, tend to overstate the significance of these special elections, that no House race next year will spend $30 million. None will get the attention that this particular race is spending. The number to watch tonight is 85,000. If 85,000 voters cast their vote today on Election Day, Karen Handel's going to win. Election polling shows that she's winning Election Day voters by 20%. You add that to the 140,000 that cast votes in the early voting, and her path to victory is based off a good turnout today. We're going to see tonight whether that happens. But let me add to this that political pundits and the media didn't know 16 minutes after the elections in November who was going to win. How they think they can predict what's going to happen in 16 months is unfathomable. It's not, they don't know what's going to happen. And Republicans who will still be in the majority, and I'm reminded of the line that losers don't legislate. If Jon Ossoff doesn't win, he's going to do nothing to move the national agenda, whereas Republicans have the majority. And we have 16 months, and it doesn't matter what the Democrats do, what they think they're going to spend, or what they say. If Republicans deliver on creating jobs and keeping people economically secure, we'll not only win today, we will win next November.
Let's talk about nearby South Carolina's 5th district race, the seat that Mick Mulvaney left open when he became the director of Office of Management and Budget. You've got the Republican Ralph Norman against Archie Parnell, the Democrat. David, how do you like your party's chances there?
We're going to win this race. This is a head scratcher, other than maybe Democrats were trying to suggest they could put this in play because they're worried about the Georgia 6. But here's the reality. What message are they sending to Democratic voters? Hey, give us money so we can get it in a race that we don't really think we have a chance, but we maybe want to pretend like we have a chance. Republicans are going to win this race.
Brandon?
Yeah, look, I think Parnell has run a fun campaign. He's had some really creative ads. But the spotlight tonight's going to be on Georgia 6. And if I'm a Republican in one of the 71 districts that's more Democratic than the Georgia 6th district, then I am very, very nervous right now about this race.
Brandon Hall, David Avella, thank you both.
Thanks.